Hello everybody, I am back again with another plan with me. This time I'm using this fantastic kit from the shop called Slice Baby. That's right. So this is a kind of a updated format on things. So in my whole functionality of keeping with like making sure you can, if you buy a full kit, at the end of the day, if you buy a full kit, being able to stretch it out for 2 weeks if you needed to. And so I split the bottom washi and added more of like the 15 millimeter washi strips that you can get. And I figured that would be a nice way to kind of help it. But also, if you just use that one strip, you can really extend your day out for planning, because I know sometimes like washi strips are decorative and you kind of don't want to cover that decor. Once again, there's my head. Gonna happen. So I'm gonna try and do a little bit different this week. So I didn't speed up the video as much as I have in the past, and I'm trying to stretch it out where I can talk about planning in terms with also storytelling. Okay. I can't quite do like an actual one where I'm talking through on planning. One, I've got the 4 kids and the dogs, but if that doesn't bother you, like if that doesn't bother you at all of hearing kids and dogs in the background, by all means, I'll do that. I just don't know how distracting it would be. But anyways, I had to get up there and grab some more whiteout because it, ran out. Boo. Anyways, so this kit, oh my gosh, you guys, the colors are freaking gorgeous on this kit. I love the colors on this kit. This, without any like pinks and purples, this is my rainbow jam. Like this is what I would, if I was to ever do a rainbow color blocked spread, this is exactly how I would do it. I would totally omit pink and purple and totally stick with these colors. I totally just said totally like too many times, didn't I? So I definitely worked on color blocking like the glitter headers a little bit more this week, which in the final, like looking over it, like I really love how it turned out. Really loved how it turned out. So let's see. It's like, let's just jump into some storytelling while I'm doing all of this boring stuff right here. Like this is the same old stuff I do every week. Bottom washi, the quote box, glitter headers, day covers. So my daughter, the cutest little girl on the planet, she's got a birthday coming up, which I'm super, super excited. But she's totally wanting to be like her mom right now. And that makes me so happy. Like, you have no idea. Like, she wants to be me. She's like, Mom, when can I get some glasses? And I'm like, why do you want glasses? She's like, because I want to look just like you. Insert tears and making my heart just burst. So, I have started to, I'm totally segueing away, started to do the food boxes down at the bottom. It just covers up that hexagon right there and those lines, and then I just don't have to white them out. But I'm really trying to keep track a little bit more of at least what we have for dinner. And that's just so I can make sure that 1, we're not eating out too much, and 2, I'm not being too repetitive with our meals and burning us out. So that is what I'm doing there. And this last week just ended up being a week where we ate out way too much, like way too much, you guys. Hence we had pizza. I should say my kids had pizza 3 times this week, which is why this happens. One of it was because chicken went bad and we had nothing else. It was that right at the end of like when you need to go grocery shopping again. So there was just not going to be a meal. That's just what happened there. So, and then every time we got an opportunity to eat out. Like I fed some local church missionaries this last week, and they had pizza again. That's what they wanted, and we opted for something of the more healthier fare and everything. So, but she wants to be just like me. I'm totally going back into my daughter. She wants to be just like me, and it's so cute because she's also in dance class like I am, and watching her just go around the house and twirling and just practicing her, foot placement and ballet positions and turns and twirls, and it just makes me happy. It really does. Sidebar this week was just an overview of what was happening in terms of everyday. Lots of children's activities, and then things like I had to do a full day of work, and then filming and church. And then, yes, sometimes the only thing that ends up in my being an adult column is laundry. 4 kids plus me equals a lot of laundry. And so we have to do laundry every day. I don't always put it in my planners, but if I do, it's just to fill up a checkbox or something. Because not everything that I can't put everything down in my planner because some things are business related that just have to stay my eyes only. That's it. So filling out the menu for the week and everything, and in fact actually ended up switching it to, we still had chicken on Saturday, but it ended up being leftovers from Friday night, so it still works, and I am actually super, super excited for more cooking this upcoming week. That's the end of it. I just have to do that. So, stacking my videos that I had uploaded. This was a crazy week for videos. One video was a on the spot, and it actually, I totally forgot to write it down. But we had the Plan With Me video that went up on Monday. We have the memory planning that went up on Wednesday. On Thursday, I had my January haul. And then on Friday, I had my 52 weeks of Halloween that went up. In there also on Wednesday was the spoiler video for the mystery kit, which phenomenal, you guys. This month's mystery kit, well, not this month's because it was last month, so you can no longer get it available, was phenomenal. Check out the spoiler video. There is one of my PR girls also did a spoiler video with it, and it's oh my gosh, I can't contain myself. These are my colors, and the colors that are in that kit are totally my colors. So you saw me just waving that checklist around. I had to wait for somebody to bring me a pair of scissors because I'm a planner, and I have multiple pairs of scissors, just like I have multiple plans. Well, of course I have multiple plans. I meant to say multiple pens. Like, multiple pens is why I also have multiple rolls of whiteout, like, etc., etc., etc. Somehow, I always end up with kids taking something of mine. Every single time. Like, I get it. You want to be just like me, but stop taking my stuff. Okay. Anyways, Monday was a normal day of laundry and work. In fact, this was the last Monday that is going to be a work day for the next 10 weeks, as we start our homeschool co-op coming up. And in fact, when this video goes up, it will be the day that we are doing our homeschool co-op, which I'm super excited for. I'm actually really excited for starting it back up. The kids get to be with their friends. I get to teach, and I absolutely love to teach. In fact, I'm teaching the middle schoolers and the high schoolers this go around, so that will be exciting, I suppose. So you will start to see my Monday days changing up just a little bit with terms of what I have to get done there. Tuesdays, and we always follow up Mondays with going to Taekwondo. That's what the kids go to. And if I have space, I always put down that I FaceTimed my husband, who is in Chicago currently. And yeah, so Tuesday was another work day. I don't work until after the kids are done with school, so it will just depend on how motivated my children decide they want to be that day, which will determine how much stuff I actually get done. Stuff. Not stuff, stuff. So, they were very motivated on Tuesday, got a lot done, so it allowed me to get a ton of stuff done on Tuesday, and followed by dance, which was exciting and fun in and of itself. And I'll leave that little story to talk about in my memory plan with me, because yeah, I guess when you start going and doing things with adults, you start to recognize adults in different places and you talk. Anyways, okay, all right, moving on to Wednesday. You saw that I worked from the bottom up. Sometimes, just to ensure that spacing is correct, I will work from the bottom up, especially if I've already placed some things down. And that's just to ensure that full box placement is done correctly and that I get everything that I need to in there. So Wednesday was a very, very productive day. That is when Mystery Kids ended up going out, so I ended up doing a mail drop, and that's when I also did a quick reveal video there. But other than that, it was filled mainly with cutting that day, so which is why it's not on there. And then that evening was Taekwondo. You saw me lay down that double box, true double box, no cuts in between it. I wanted to keep the bed as together as much as possible. That's what I wanted to do. So Thursday ended up being, putting everything down. Looking back on it, I should have probably switched that full box with something else because there's just too much of that blue going on, but I just grabbed the kit and I just went with it. This was a day that I was able to use full aspect of a checklist. So there's 6 spots there. Ended up going and getting the 2 older boys haircuts because they desperately needed them. I was able to get some printing done. That was also payday, so bills paid, balanced books, and that means I also went and did menu planning and ordered groceries, which I was able to pick up on the way home from dance that evening. Yes, I'm in dance. That evening, I hurt myself pretty bad. I rolled my ankle a couple of times, I hurt my knee, and I hurt my wrist. I'm okay now. It's just part of the whole process. But the teacher, she was a sub, and she was like pushing us. Oh my goodness. Which I'm really thankful for because that's kind of what I need to just keep it going. But I was definitely like, this is do or die, and I'm going to choose to do because dying would be bad, but I really need a break. Otherwise, I'm going to fall on the ground like a dead elephant. This is seriously. I had them cracking up laughing with my falling on the floor with a dead elephant. Something I don't recommend, but I ended up doing it and rolling my ankle. So I guess what you say becomes your new reality. Friday was the kids' weekly adventures in doing Dungeons and Dragons. I ended up feeding some church missionaries that evening, and that turned into a very, very long conversation, and I enjoyed it immensely. These wonderful missionaries they're some of the best ones I've ever met. And normal Friday work day, I had to film Instagram photos, new releases went up, and of course, like always, laundry. Saturday was another busy day with getting just everything prepped for church. It was the first of the month, so subscriptions had to go up. So I had to get up early and do those. It was a filming day, so I had to film items for upcoming stuff and walk the dog, which ended up, even though it got put in as plans to walk the dog that day, it ended up actually not happening until Sunday, just because I was kind of agitated on Saturday. Saturday was not a fun day for me. It was Saturday, not Sunday. Saturday was not a fun day for me. I just felt very agitated, and ended up cleaning a ton that night, like a ton. And I very rarely put if I clean anything here in my planner because that's just what needs to be done. I mean, if I'm putting laundry in there, I'm obviously cleaning stuff as well. Anyways, Sunday was church day and another day of prep for the week. And so getting that checklist going, I also had to lesson plan, and then I will be doing some time to plan for the next couple of weeks to ensure that I'm looking ahead at things so nothing gets swept under the rug or forgotten. That's like the important part. I have changed up the way that I work nowadays in the office, and I have started making Saturdays and Sundays a non-cutting, non-printing, non-designing day, unless something absolutely has to get done. I'm not going to do it. That's why my processing times are currently the way that they are. And that's one, to ensure that I'm not getting burned out. Because being your own entrepreneur and being the only one that's here doing everything, it's really, really easy to be burned out. And I'm also homeschooling my kids. And, my husband is currently in a duty station up in Chicago. He's training Navy recruits. So a lot falls onto me. So it's my self-care. There we go. That was a very big roundabout way to talk about how I take care of myself. And one way that I take care of myself is ensuring that the business stuff is not done on Saturdays and Sundays unless absolutely needed. Now, caveat to that is because I'm going to be losing a work day here on Mondays with co-op starting, I will probably start to do at least two Saturdays a month where I'm doing something. But anyways, those cute little stickers there that I just laid down for Taekwondo are from the Penny Pages. I absolutely adore them. That little dancing giraffe is Gigi, and she is from our shop. And I put another from Sweet Ava's paper to mark my dancing, because that's exactly how I looked like and I was dancing. Like, that's how my leaps looked. They were not like graceful at all looking. Dungeons and Dragons is courtesy of Fox and Cactus. I know it's a game board, but it works really good. And then Coffee Monsters Co. to show the dinner. And then Once More with Love for filming day, and walking the dog is what's going to end up happening there. Normally, I really need to get like some good filming stickers. Oh, that lesson plan one is from Ohana's Story. I will interchange that with like lesson plans and teaching days and stuff. And then the planner was obviously from the kit. But yeah, I definitely need more like filming day stickers. And you'll see here that I'm trying to use like one from Pumpkin Paper Co. But because of my writing was just too big. It won't fit. Like, it's gonna cover something, and I just didn't want to do that. So I ended up putting something from Once More with Love. I want to say these were the Black Friday little sampler sheets that Scribble Prints Co. had going on. And that's what that. And those were my plans and my cute little story, and tell me how well I did. And yeah, we'll see you later. Bye.